This is the Conservative Czar, September 11th, 2023. We're in for some exciting days here, and if people don't understand what's going on September 30th, if the House of Representatives does not present a budget, and even then, we might not have till the 30th, because it has to be approved by the Senate and go to the President to sign, the government shuts down. It's in the control of the House of Representatives whether we shut down the government. Now, they can, on September 30th, pass a continuing resolution which postpones this. And McCarthy has said he would like to postpone it until December. Which, by the way, on its face doesn't make sense. Why they went on vacation for a month, I have no idea. And it really tells a tale that they went on vacation for a month. But they did, and now we're faced with this potential crisis coming on September 30th. Conservatives who want limited government, want government cut, regulations cut, a cut in the spending to prevent the catastrophe of a debt that we cannot service. And already the debt is about 15 to 17% of the entire budget is debt. Okay, if you go to you go over and over again throughout history, revolution, the French Revolution, it occurred because King Louis didn't have the money to fund the government. He borrowed too much. He was in debt. His debtors were at the palace demanding to get paid, and the French Revolution grew out of that debt insolvency. And we're facing that debt insolvency right now. And it's an emergency, but there's no sense of urgency going on with Kevin McCarthy. McCarthy, this is what he wants to do. Might not be able to do it. I'll go into some detail in a minute. He wants to kick the can down the road to be able to sign another omnibus bill. Big bill where everything is thrown in. We did it 2 years ago, and it was a disaster, and he's going to try to, he's down that path again. And I'm going to give McCarthy a little slack here, because McCarthy's always one that has a toe in the conservative movement lately, and his whole other foot in the moderate wing. He's not a committed conservative. What do we want? We want to shut the government down. And by the way, we want to shut the government down without the pledge to give them back pay. Honestly, what is going to happen if we shut the government down? Do you really think we can't survive? Yeah, we can survive. And if you do it, you automatically cut the budget. You automatically cut the budget by doing it because people aren't at work. And there could be some stopgap measures to fund the government, fund parts of the government, and that's usually what's done. Another interesting thing here is the conservatives. Now, in reality, the conservatives are outnumbered by the moderates. They really are. The establishment rhino wing of the party, they dominate the House. They dominate the Senate. Totally. We got this Marsha Blackburn, who I thought was a great senator, say we can't shut down the government because it will end investigations. Well, that's crazy. It doesn't end investigations. We can get outside funding to continue investigations, and we've got enough investigations. What we don't have is the guts to go forward on the investigations. That's what we don't have. But we really should shut the government down, period. And the consequences be damned. The only weapon we're left with is the power of the purse. We have to use it. But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The rhinos in the Republican Congress, they're going to stop it cold. I don't even think, I think if there was a vote in the Republican caucus, I think the vote would lose. I think the vote would lose, but the majority would say no shutdown. We'll give up. And that's where we're heading. We're just going to give up, kick the can down the road. It's only so long you can kick the can down the road, and then all hell breaks loose. We're facing that because we do not have the courage to act. There's one little tiny thing, the last thing, one tiny thing is the conservatives might vote to vacate the chair and have a fight over chairmanship again. I don't think they're going to do it because the writing is on the wall. This is the conservatives are. See you next time.